Welcome to Hollywood Deli. I'm your host, Blue. So listen, we're going back to Teen Mom. We are back because my favorite messy baby mom, she's not my favorite. She's so fucking messy you can't help but to cover her. Kail Lowry. Kail, girl, girl. I've never seen vagina have so much mileage. And well, I've seen vagina have so much mileage, Kim Kardashian, and get a lot of money. But this bitch right here, she just doesn't. I mean, in this picture, she looks okay, but I seen what she looked like without makeup, and I see why she pulls the caliber of guys she's pulling. Kel tricking on these dudes. So I'm going to do the rundown for y'all. So to my left, to the left of me, Joe is the first baby daddy. Joe is the one with the glasses, and he's got the bald head, and he's got the white shirt on. That's Joe. That's the first baby daddy. That is the son of Isaac, who now goes by Elliot, and is has come out of the closet as gay. Next is Javi. Javi is the one with the gray hoodie and smiling with that funny looking face, receding hairline. He's baby daddy number two, ex husband. He is the one that just aired her out, and we'll get back to him. Chris is the one in the light blue Adidas hoodie. He's cute. I think Chris is cute. The first Kel striked out on Joe and Javi. They not cute. Chris is cute. Chris is from Delaware. He had Kel crashing out. Kel ended her whole marriage for this man. He played the shit out of her. He got two kids out of her and kept it moving. Then there's this new guy, Elijah. Elijah's the guy with the black hat on, with the sunglasses on top, with the black shirt or blackish gray shirt. Elijah and her were together for a couple of years. She had a lot of babies to him. I think she had 3 kids to him real fast. I want to say within 3 years. Because it didn't last long. He was just outed as cheating. She gave him the boot, kicked him out. This new man with the red glasses and the it looks like a grayish like green hat, snapback hat to the back. That's her new man. And he not bad looking. He all right. He looked better than Elijah and Javi and Joe. So this is the new man she's got in the tuck. She kicked Elijah's ass out as she should. You ain't gonna be cheating on me and living in my mansion. Kel, you did the right thing. Get his cheating ugly ass up out of here. So she didn't really. I never got the vibe that she really wanted Elijah. I think he was just a filler because she couldn't get Chris, and she just wanted a warm body in the bed. I feel like she just picked him up because he doesn't. Just based on looking at the men that she's dated, she likes light skinned men. He's not even her type. And the guy that she was cheating on with Joe was white. So like Elijah's not even her type. She likes light skinned men, from what I could see. So anywho, Elijah got outed as a cheater. Javi, in my opinion, wasn't so upset about Elijah because he knew Elijah apparently. And so he was okay with Elijah being there allegedly. But also I think whenever Kel gets a decent looking boyfriend, he went off. When Kel found Chris and was kicking him to the curb and told him she don't want the kid no more and kicked him out, and he saw what she picked up, he was pissed. He was stalking. He was climbing through windows. He was going off. He couldn't. Javi has always wanted Kel back. He didn't want to be kicked out. Kel kicked him to the curb. Kel didn't want Javi anymore because she found Chris, and I see why. The attraction there. It is what it is. And so Javi got with Lauren and he just mercy married her. And so now he airing out Kel. And so now that Kel is not all on Chris's dick no more, she is now with this new dude who's not bad looking. He's okay. He's cute. You can't really tell in the picture that I got, but he's cute. I've seen some other pictures. He's cute. Now Javi and Chris airing her out as a bad mom because they said that she gonna move this man in the house, and that's what she do. Why are y'all like acting surprised? Joe, I mean not Joe, excuse me, Javi, she moved you in quick after Joe. What are you talking about? She moved you in quick. Isaac was like a baby when you got with her, so it was okay. It was good for the goose, ain't good for the what did it say? Well, goose for the goose ain't good for the gander, or whatever the saying is. I might have messed that up, but it was okay for when you did it, but now it's a problem. because you out the house and you with Lauren, who you don't really want to be with. Let's keep it real. The only reason why you ain't speaking out on your son Lincoln's behalf, because if you speaking out for Lincoln, you would take that shit to court. If you really felt like she's a bad mom and neglectful and not present, because that's some of the things that he said, that she wasn't at the games. Well, Kel's always at the fucking games. I don't like Kel. I think Kel is trifling, self-centered, and self-directed, and don't really. She puts her needs before her kids in some instances, especially when it comes to men. Moving these strangers in, you dead wrong, Kel. You too old for that. You know better. But Javi, you only speaking out because anytime that Kel gets a decent looking man, you get jealous because you still want Kel. Because if you was really all about Lincoln, 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 take her to court. Prove your point. Take it the legal route. Why are you spilling it to us? We ain't the court. Why are you trying to damage her reputation? She got to feed them babies. She brings a lot of income in. Why are you trying to hurt her brand? It's not about Lincoln, it's about hurting her because you still mad that you got kicked to the curb. That's my belief. And the same thing with you, Chris. Chris, why are you not taking it to court? He claims he took it to court. I don't believe Chris one iota. But also it could be true because, she does have the certain persuasion on her side, and Chris, you are a black Hispanic. So at this point, I understand. But at the same time, what is hurting her brand going to do for your kids? They are living in a lapse of luxury. They live in a mansion up in Delaware and Dover, and they go to good schools. She's making a lot of money. Why hurt her brand? You know, why not try to get your money up, get you a better lawyer, and try to get more time with your kids? But the one thing she did respond to it, she put a bunch of pictures of herself with her kids and saying how, like, making snarky comments about this is what like sort of like this is what a neglectful mom does, or pretending to be present when she's not. Little passive aggressive shit. But they're speaking out for a reason, Kel. Kel, you need to stop moving these bums in your house. Elijah should be the last one you move in. This new guy does not need to move in with you. And also, you need to start dating people that make the kind of money that you make, and stop trying to find a diamond in the rough and fix it up, because that's what she does. She tries to find a diamond in the rough and fix it up. She wants control. She's very controlling. And so, how do you get control of a man? You put him in your domain, right? And I guarantee you, because this woman has a pattern, she will move him in. She didn't deny that she didn't even not she didn't deny it. She didn't even to say she didn't say no. Yeah, she didn't deny that she was going to move this man in. So I think she's also upset that they busted up her plan. Javi busted up her plan to move another man in the house, and I don't think that's right. They are just getting over you having another stranger in the house, and you're gonna bring another stranger in. No, I don't think that's right. And I think all the baby fathers, Joe included, need to join forces together and go to court and get something in writing that she is not to move men into the house, because she clearly is very impulsive and cannot control herself when it comes to men, because she doesn't have the comprehension that you're causing trauma when you are constantly creating these shifts in these kids lives, and bringing all these different characters in their life, and then they're being whisked out of their lives. Because Elijah ain't been out of the house. They said when Javi did his rant, what, 3 months, and she already got a new man lined up. She always on the prowl. But Kel, come on home, baby. Go back on Team Mom. Get that check. You messy as hell offline. You is messy, sis. You is super messy. But maybe the messiness is how she keeps her podcast alive, and maybe that's why she doesn't want to come back to Team Mom. But I think you need to go back to Team Mom. You is messier than ever. The fact that you already got another man uh, is crazy, crazy work. Like, I understand you got needs and all, but damn, sis, leave them in the hotel. Leave them in the hotel. You don't got to keep bringing these bums home. You got to date some high caliber men, but you know what? There is dangers in that, because look at the Diddy situation. He's quote unquote a high caliber man and high value man, and look what he had Cassie doing up in them hotels. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you leave 5-star rating, and y'all have a good night.